Hi beauty accessorizers, welcome to Accessorize Your Life. I'm Julia, back with another Shop My Stash. Well, before I turn the camera around and we actually shop my stash from this curated vanity drawer, because I'm doing it differently again, I want to share with you a few things that I think are worth picking up at the Sephora sale. I don't like to make recommendations, at least I try not to make recommendations. But this is one thing that I think is good if you have skin that is acne prone and you need to decongest those blemishes. I think that the Dermapore is a good tool to have. I've had this one for years. You charge it and then you run it along your face and it just pulls out all of those impurities. So it is a mechanical metal spatula on the end that you just run across your face and out pops all of that nastiness, and then you can wash your face and treat your face. At least you've opened up those areas and kind of declog them. They also have a new gadget out by the same company and it's called Dermaflash, but what it does is it removes peach fuzz, and I'm interested in that one. Maybe not yet, not this year, but I'm interested in that one. I have to read up on it some more. So the second thing I would recommend you get from Sephora, their sale, is the Daily Brush Cleaning Spray. This I use in between the washing of my brushes, especially my natural hair brushes, but also my synthetic brushes. It really is conditioning for the brushes, and I think it helps the brushes last longer. And the last thing I would recommend from Sephora is their little spatula. I think they still have this. I don't know. I think I got this in a set where there was a little thing you wind up the tubes when, you know, like a toothpaste twister, that when you're at the bottom it just pushes everything up. I can't find that. And then I think this was the other gadget, and this is a little latex or rubbery little scoop, if you will, that can get into jars and get the last bit of product out. I think these are handy tools that I'm sharing with you, and I think they're worth checking out. Alrighty, so this Shop My Stash is going to be quick, hopefully. I did want to share with you that I went into Sephora on Friday and picked up a few things that I had ordered online. And then I went in today. I used things from my, from my travel makeup bag, my MZ Wallace bag, where I keep mostly Danessa Myricks products in here. And when I shopped this sale this time, I had a goal. Basically 3 areas. First area was to borrow from the Game of Thrones, Winter's Coming. So I wanted to up my skincare, be it the face or body. I wanted products that would get me through winter. Second of all, I wanted to replenish items from my Danessa Myricks line, or give myself some choices from Danessa Myricks products. And I also wanted to just give myself a freedom to pick 1 or 2 products, that were not on my list of things I needed, but just wanted. So I'm going to share those with you now. Let me find them. And I don't know if I'm putting them in this Shop My Stash because I have another batch of things coming, and I think I'll just decide then. So to help with skincare, that is good for the body, I got this Isle of Paradise body butter, and it helps create a stronger skin barrier to get you through those cold months and keep your skin hydrated and moisturized. And to help my pores, I got this Innisfree clay mask. It's actually a super volcanic pore clay mask, and I used it today, and it leaves your skin nice and soft, and it kind of tightens up your pores. So it's good to use after you use your little flash here, the Dermaflash. So this is pretty good that I picked up, and it's a small size. And then I went ahead and got this Edam. This is in Beesop Glaze. It's a lip softening balm that has peptides, hibiscus enzymes, African Mongogo oil, and Brazilian acacia butter, and also moringa oil. So it's supposed to keep your lips moisturized and give you a little tint. So I can wear that when I'm out. And then to replenish my makeup bag from MZ Wallace, just to have on the ready, I have the Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin in 09. We all know about this, or 9, and so I had to just re-up on that because I am nearly out of that. And then they came out with this nice holiday set. It's the Flush Essentials Blush and Lip Kit. And I thought this was worth picking up because you get these small size blushes here, and I can alternate the blushes in my makeup bag. I already have the Universal Balm, but why not get another one? So that's what I got there. And then I, with a couple of points, could get a tiny little black opium, and I chose it because it's so stinking cute. But guess what? It'll go nicely in my cosmetic bag or my makeup bag for travel. So yay me. That was cute. I know I liked it for a reason. And then I have a couple of other things in here. Here they are. This was one of my goodies that I treated myself to. This is Lawless. It's supposed to be really good for mature acne-prone skin. It's a lightweight, skin plumping, line smoothing foundation. And I got it in shade 26D. I'm hoping it works out for me. I got this when I was in Sephora today at Tyson's Corner because I could just play around with the shade. So I hope I got it right. And I also got the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping, Line Smoothing, Satin Cream Lipstick that is supposed to be good for the lips. So that's what's in this round, first round of my shopping for Sephora. And I think I'm going to add the foundation and the lipstick already. And I'll save the other lipstick for when the weather starts to really change. And I'll save, of course, this for that same time, but I will be using the mask. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn you around and we'll get to shopping my stash from the vanity drawer. Here we go. The drawer's open, ready to choose or select products. But before we get started with that, I'm going to say that when I was in Sephora today, they had a rep at the Tyson's Corner. That's our DMV big mall here in Virginia, and they had reps in there from Clarins, and they were showcasing their serums, their lip balms, and stuff like that. I already have a lip balm from Clarins from many years ago. I keep it in this tray inside my refrigerator so that it stays good, and I have it on my lips today. So I'm going to put that in my tray so that I'll remember to use it. Another thing that I want to pull from this tray that is generally in my refrigerator is this is a liquid eyeshadow, and this is from Armani. So I do want to pull that, and also not forget to pull the one from the drawer because I think that this one is nearly gone, but I do have a backup right here in my drawer. I think I'll leave it in the drawer and pull it out as I need it. But rolling over from last month, I'm going to keep in the Hermes. This is the powder, and I'm going to keep this in. It's in Colorado, so I'm excited to keep that in. I'm keeping in the Dior concealers because I'm nearly done on the darker one. This is going to roll over the Yummy Skin, and I have finished up the Hourglass Veil Face Primer, so that can come out. I finished up the Fenty little powder in Cashew, so that can come out. Keeping in my lip pencils, the various ones I used, keeping in the Laura Geller eyeliner, keeping in the Carmody eyeliners as well. Same with the eyeshadow primers and mascara primer and mascara. So now we're ready to shop my stash. Right off the bat, let's bring in this foundation. Right here, this is what it looks like. So we're going to put it back here. We're going to bring in the lippy as well. Might as well. And stick it right here, Lawless. And now let's get busy. I am going to go for all of my Prada eyeshadows. I want all three that I own in my tray this month. And we will take a closer look at those. I also want to go with a Tom Ford eyeshadow quad, and I'm thinking this one will do. I want to use this light denim blue, so we'll give it a go. I'm going to pull in a Charlotte Tilbury palette, maybe. Yeah, this is good. It's nice and neutral. By the way, I took back the other one that I bought for the holiday season. I said I wasn't, but I ended up taking it back. It didn't sit well with me that the eyeshadows didn't show up. And they took it, even though I ran my fingers through it. They said, okay, no problem. I'm going to pull out an oldie but goodie Marc Jacobs palette. There's a blue in here too. I never pull this, and I've had it for so long, but there's a light blue in here that I'm interested in using. Hope you can see that. So let's use that. It's old as I don't know what, but it stays closed up, so it should be good. As far as more eyeshadows, let's see. Definitely pulling this one here. This one is from the Root palette from DD Signature, so that's going in my tray. I'm also pulling Falling for You from Lorella. I'm going to pull that one. I'm not going to pull Danessa Marig's Lightwork 5. I'm not going to pull that one. I am going to pull in Danessa Marig's Lightwork Volume 3. And by the way, that's one of the reasons I went to Sephora, to see the Freedom palette in person and just to touch some of the shadows. And they didn't have it at my local Sephora, so I had to go to Tyson's Corner. That's the reason behind that. And I did not want it. I did have a sample to touch, and it just didn't work for me. It was just too sparkly. I was interested because it had some mattes in it and it was very portable, but no, it's not for me. I'm going to pull in the Burberry foundation as well, and I am going to pull in the Laura Geller Spackle primer, so that'll go there. And I want an additional primer. Do I have one in here? Yes, I do. One size from Patrick Starrr. That's going in here to cure the blur. So that's a little more mattifying. Whereas this one is, I think, it's for mature skin. I'm going to pull in the Fenty setting spray. And I'm going to pull in the By Mario eye primer. And the powder that goes there to help you set your eyes. Where can I put this? Right here. Color corrector from Maybelline. We've seen that before. Let's just put that right there. I'm going to pull in Charlotte Tilbury, her blush, Tom Ford's blush. You'll see these, don't worry. I may pull in Fashion Fair. This is a cream to powder foundation. For some days, you know, you just want that. I have a bronzer and a powder from Charlotte Tilbury. These are old, so I'm going to pull those in and give them a go, as well as One Size powder that I recently picked up. That's coming in. And I have a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. No, this is eyeliner. It's going in back there. And then I do have a lip liner, and it's going in. It's in the brown. I have a Tom Ford black eyeliner that I really love. You have two ends, a shorter end and a longer end with this one. Need a black. And I have the LYS bronzer and highlighter. It's going in the tray. I have Pat McGrath, two blushes, a mini one and a regular size by her, so I'm going to use those. Oh my goodness. This tray is getting full. Let's get it in there. Let's make it work. Oops. And then I have a Sicily lipstick that I'm really dying to get back into. I have a Tom Ford lipstick that I want to use, two Fashion Fair lipsticks, Ganache and another one that I want to use. And I don't need to use the Fenty eyeshadow primer. I want to use the Dior bronzer, or contour rather. Do I need two creams? No, I'll leave the Dior there. I want to use the Fashion Fair concealer, even though I have the Dior there. And then I want to get back into another lippy here. Valentino, I'm pulling out a different shade, actually 3 different shades of the Valentino lippy. You'll see that. And I have a couple of Pat McGrath lippies. I'll leave them here in case I want to use them, but I think that's going to be it. Did I say I was going to use this palette? What did I decide, guys? Did I put one in there? Oh yes, I did. I'm not going to use this one, I don't think, because I have Lightwork 3 in there. So I have 3 large palettes, 3, 4, 5 smaller palettes. I think I'm good. I want to use La Perla's lipstick too because I have one of their colognes out. I think that's good. Guys, that concludes my Shop My Stash for the month of November. I think it's quite a bit. What do you think? I hope I can get through all of this. I didn't think it would be this chock full of products, really. I thought I would leave a lot in the drawer and yeah, but I didn't. That's it. That's what it is for the month of November. I hope you see something in here that you're interested in knowing more about or seeing me put to use. And if I've pulled anything that you have, let me know down in the comments section. And likewise, if you see something that you want me to use, let me know so that I can do a video on it. But I have a couple of videos planned for this week. I don't know if I'm going to film every day this week, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm trying to keep to that schedule. Alrighty guys, so long. Thank you for visiting the channel today, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Don't forget to get out and vote if your state is voting in this kind of off election. I think New Jersey, and I know my state is Virginia. Alrighty, take care. So long.